Kyle Rittenhouse cries during his testimony, drawing comparison to Brett Kavanaugh and scorn from everyone from LeBron James to scholars who see his tears as a symbol of entitlement. I'm Yoonj Kim, and this is MTV News Need to Know. Kyle Rittenhouse took the stand Wednesday as he recounted his version of what happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin during a protest against police brutality in 2020, where he fatally shot 2 demonstrators and injured a third. While claiming that he needed to defend himself, he broke down crying.
People right there.
These are the facts. Rittenhouse traveled across state lines, joined a counter-protest of far-right vigilante groups at the rally, illegally obtained a military-grade weapon as a minor, and killed 2 unarmed men. The plaintiffs allege that Rittenhouse and these militia groups collaborated, planned, orchestrated an assault on protesters that night. Now that he's 18 and being charged on 6 counts, including 2 homicides, Rittenhouse's testimony began trending. Many observers called it a bad acting performance. Salon journalist Amanda Marcotte tweeted, "F this brat's crocodile tears. Self-defense is when you are minding your own business, someone attacks you, and you have to fight back. Rittenhouse picked up a gun and went looking for trouble. He found it, and in a sane world, would go to jail for it." Later that day, the Twitter account for Merriam-Webster's dictionary also tweeted the definition of crocodile tears as a superficial display of anguish. And Lakers superstar LeBron James even weighed in. "What tears? I didn't see one. Man, knock it off. That boy ate some lemon heads before walking into court." Many were quick to draw comparisons between the testimonies of Rittenhouse and Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, who faced allegations of sexual assault during his confirmation hearings. Both men cried during their testimonies, and they also have a history of aggression. Weeks before the shooting, Rittenhouse was filmed allegedly punching a teen girl repeatedly. And around the same time, he was caught on camera threatening to shoot men in a pharmacy. Yet Rittenhouse's defense lawyers filed for a mistrial after a prosecutor brought up the pharmacy incident. The judge had previously ruled that this incident was not permitted as evidence, along with the controversial decision to not allow the people Rittenhouse shot to be called victims. If granted, Rittenhouse cannot be retried for the shootings, but so far the judge has let the trial continue. Kavanaugh was confirmed to the Supreme Court despite being accused of sexual assault by Christine Blasey Ford, and Rittenhouse might not be convicted. Author Steve Silberman tweeted, "America, a country of equal opportunity as long as you're white and straight, where you can get away with murder and rape by fake crying alligator tears, and you may even end up on the Supreme Court." In a world where marginalized groups are belittled for standing up against oppression, somehow men facing criminal accusations can use literal crying as a defense tactic. In fact, in her book White Tears, Brown Scars, author and academic Ruby Hamad asserted that white tears have a potency that silences racial minorities. The men Rittenhouse killed were white, but they were protesting in solidarity with Jacob Blake, a local black man who was shot 7 times by a white police officer, implicitly putting racial justice at the core of this case. And so much of the frustration when white men center themselves as the victims is that their accusers don't get the same considerations. After accusing Kavanaugh of sexual assault, Christine Blasey Ford had to go into hiding because she and her family were receiving death threats. And as CNN pundit Ana Navarro Cardenas wrote on Tuesday, Kyle Rittenhouse shot and killed Anthony Huber, 26, and Joseph Rosenbaum, 36, and injured Gage Grosskreutz, now 27. Think about how much their loved ones have cried real anguish and grief, not crocodile tears. While Rittenhouse is also young and reportedly had a difficult childhood, other young people with similar hardships don't go around shooting people. In the end, it doesn't matter if his tears were real or fake, because in a way, he's already won. If he's found guilty, he'll become a white supremacist martyr, and if he's acquitted, it'll set dangerous precedents. That violent vigilantism is okay when it comes to silencing the issues of marginalized Americans, and that white men's tears matter more in the court of law than the lives of civil rights protesters. I'm Yoonj Kim, and that's what you need to know.